Heather and I'm from Canada. I came to London after teaching a year abroad in South Korea, which I went to right after I graduated from Teachers College in Canada. I've now completed 2 full years of teaching, including Korea, and I'm well into my third. I chose to come to London for a different experience. I'd worked in kind of the Asian school system, so I've seen the rigid lines and where kids are very studious, and I wanted to explore kind of a melting pot for different cultures in terms of the vast differences and the huge diversity here in London. When I came, I was nervous the first day, but because there are TAs in the classroom here, it was really nice to have another adult in the room just for support, not only legally, but also professionally, because you can always ask for assistance or you can feed off of different ideas that different teachers or use in their classroom. There's different methods, and I kind of like it because I can collect the ones I like and use it when I go into another classroom. When you get the call and you get to find a new place, it's kind of fun because you're on the ball and you have to be in tune to where you're going. And if you're a little bit later, you get a little lost, there's a phone call away, and people are generally really helpful in helping you get from point A to point B or point D to point B, whichever one you ended up at. But they're pretty patient with you, and usually the schools are pretty good about it as well. So they know that you're coming to a different area, and there's a lot of schools in the London area. I've probably only been to 1%, and I've been to so many. Before I left Canada, Protocol was really good because they helped me through every step of the process, and they were always checking to see how things were going through the system. Protocol was very clear with their instructions. They sent a lot of good resources. They were very open to being contacted and helped me access certain information over here, especially when I arrived for my induction meeting and had nowhere to go and had my suitcase, and they went, "Did you come here straight from the airport and you have no place to stay?" So they were really good at helping me pull up some sites that I could look at in order to find an accommodation that would suit my needs. I didn't have much of an expectation of what it would be like before I came. I heard some horror stories, of course, from other teachers who had taught abroad, and so I knew that there would be some areas that would be challenging, but I thought, hey, I'll come over, give it a try, and then I met other people who had had the complete opposite experience. So I think it's just a matter of preference, and what's really great is in supply teaching, it's one day, and if it's a really hard school the next day, you can be at a different school, and you always have the choice to say yes or no to a school, which is wonderful, and normally you're asked back if you win them over, and it's pretty rewarding.